Hey, what's going on there, YouTube? It's SCL0320 representing JVS. I got my wife here. We just got done looking at the second episode of the 7th season of Game of Thrones. The name of this episode is called Stormborn. And I gotta say,
wait, before we start, can we set up something a little bit? First off, so we're not on the couch because we're still in San Diego. So that's why you see us in this strange little setup. Because people gonna be like, why y'all in the bed? We're not in the bed. We're in a hotel room. What do you what do you want us to do? Anyway, so this is our Game of Thrones review live from San Diego Comic-Con 2017.
Is your voice good?
It's leaving. You judgy?
Anyway, we're gonna try to be as brief as we can, you guys, because our internet speed is really low. Coming off the first episode, I thought the first episode was a great setup. I didn't know the second episode was just gonna be like, all right, here you go, and like from the opening of it, Daenerys like questioning Varys, and like, why should I not kill you, essentially, kind of. And I was like sitting there watching Varys plead his case, and then I was kind of like, whoa, that was nuts.
But I don't even feel like he pled his case. I feel like
he gave her facts.
I feel like he low-key read her, like, hold up, little girl, let me remind you who I am.
But
like,
she still could have killed him.
I mean, she still could have killed him, but it was kind of like, my allegiance is to the people. And, you royalty and all y'all issues, I don't have time for that because I'm the people, and y'all being... I'm like, this is a nice read. Like, he read her to remind her that you new to this, I'm true to this. That's what it was. Like, if I done lived through many kingdoms, okay? Many kings. You just got here. Message.
Yeah, but it's a fine line because you think about somebody like Littlefinger has done the same exact thing. And he was the catalyst to many of people's deaths. But
snake in the grass.
But then you got like another random snake that came up in red hair. Melisandre came up and she was like, look, I know you got this set up. I know you can't trust me, but we got somebody in the north that's a hero that you need to ally with. And it was crazy because at first I was like, you can't trust her. Absolutely not. And I was telling Alicia, I was like, she believes that, Jon Snow is that prince. She might have said like, okay, the prince this, it could be implied princess or princess, but really she really wants Jon Snow to be, because she did the same thing to, what's his name, Stannis Baratheon. And then all of a sudden, like, she saw Jon, she's like, no, he is the rightful king. And so she wants them to merge, which would be the best thing.
I want them to merge too. I want them to just go ahead and get together and get married.
But it's too many politics. It's too many politics, too much black blood. It's rough.
I think they just need to get married. But whatever.
Yeah. And I think that the other side of that is, then we had Grey Worm and his old boo, and like he was like, look, I have fear in my heart now. I used to be the bravest of the brave. Now I have fear in my heart because I don't want to die. I don't want to lose you. And like then they had this intimate moment, and I'm sitting there with Alicia. I was like, look,
first off,
this man ain't got.
What you don't ever want to do is watch a scene like that with this one. He's like, wait, what are you gonna do? I don't understand. I'm like, honey.
Okay, first off, no, you ain't gonna come for me like that. He don't have any genitalia. He has no, like, means of procreation or anything like that. So yeah, in my head, I was like, how is this actually supposed to work progressively? Because she was like, I want to see his stuff. So yeah, don't come for me.
I'm uncomfortable. I'm uncomfortable. Let's move on to Sansa.
Either way, it ended up becoming like this romantic moment, but it still is kind of really sad, like, because somebody's gonna bite it. Somebody's gonna bite it. Like this Game of Thrones is unforgiving.
Let's move on to Sansa. All right, Sansa, girl. I know you've had a rough go at it. I know you have. But what you gotta stop doing is contradicting what Jon say in these meetings.
In front of him.
He is your brother. Talk to him on the sneak. Because it always looked like y'all are bumping heads. Like, talk to him on the sneak. Do I contradict what you saying in front of people? You right. Facts. So I understand, Sansa. I've been there, baby. But you ain't my brother. Anyway.
You're my wife.
Focus on the thing that this you had. Anyway, so I need Sansa to stop doing that. I mean, Sansa, I'm gonna give you another pass to next week. But in episode 3, you still acting crazy, I'm gonna start saying, all right, well then, I
mean, the payoff to that, to ping off what she was just saying, like, it was just a really awkward situation because Jon has put everything in perspective. He's like, look, I now understand the dragon glass is with Daenerys. I now understand not only that, like, she's got a fleet. If we ally with her, we have a better chance of not only taking care of, Cersei, but taking care of the White Walkers in the event or inevitability when they actually do break through the wall. And it was like, everybody was kind of like, you're the king, you can't leave. And it's also like, this. And he's like, look, I'm here not because I want to be. You guys want to be here, and I love my kingdom, and I chose that because of that. But here you go. All right, Sansa, you're complaining. Now you have it all. And I was just like, I mean, it took her back because now she's like, oh, now what are you going to do? So I think that it's a risk either way. And I know for a fact Littlefinger, like, he can't be trusted. Like, as soon as he kind of provoked Jon, he was like, okay, now I have means to actually kill you. Because now we've been properly introduced. You've threatened me just like all the rest of your other kinsmen. So now I'm going to try to take you out. So I just really want somebody to get rid of Littlefinger, personally. Like, I guess there's way too much other drama going on to deal with his conniving mess, personally.
Okay, one thing I'm about to say, and I'm done. This is my open letter to Daenerys.
Huh?
This is my open letter to Daenerys. Girl, Jon is not about to bend no knee to you first. That is all.
Is that really what you had to say?
Yes. When she said I want him to come and bend the knee. Girl, no.
I mean, that's why Tyrion was the one that actually...
Tyrion was like, let me reword this letter because you tell him to come bend the knee, he gonna come and not be... No.
I mean...
What you should have said is, I want you to come and be my husband because you fine and you a warrior.
You would never say that.
I would think it.
You would never send that message.
I would think it in my dreams.
You wouldn't even send that message to me. Anyway.
Are you Jon Snow?
Your husband. Anyway. The final part of this is you got Theon Greyjoy, his sister Greyjoy, and then like it just was this weird, awkward kind of sexual moment, and then all of a sudden, I was just like, what the heck is going on? And then all of a sudden, the freaking uncle shows up.
The uncle is terrible.
He's a G, though. Low key, he might actually end up being worse than Ramsay because he has a skill set.
But can I say?
And he is crazy.
But can I say something? Okay, so what's the lady name who was
What?
Who the lady who was trying to hook up with Theon's sister? The daughter's mother.
The one that poisoned
Cersei's... Yeah.
I don't know. Well,
okay, I don't remember her name because I've been so low key. If kill her, I'm not gonna be mad. That's terrible.
I mean, she actually killed her.
But I say the fact that when she killed that little girl, I was done with her then. So I'm ready for the mother to kick the bucket. If it was so, I'm not gonna be mad. I'm not gonna be mad when she died. I'm sorry. I ain't mad he took her.
But he also took his niece.
I know, I'm sad about that.
He killed one of the daughters, and the other daughter is a prisoner. Ain't no telling what he gonna do to them. I'll put it that way.
I'm pretty sure he killed two.
I feel like Cersei's gonna put this girl through the walk of shame.
Shame.
But it might be worse than that.
Cersei's gonna kill her, and I ain't mad because you poisoned Cersei's daughter, who wasn't even a part of the foolishness. They trusted you. Cersei gonna kill her, and I ain't gonna kill her.
Yeah, that's gonna be, I guess, the present. And it's crazy because Theon legit had to dip. Like, I'm trying to think, okay, if he went and tried to fight his uncle,
he would've died.
He would've died. Like, most likely. I mean, if his sister couldn't do anything, like, they might could have together in the beginning, but at that point he had the sister like kind of captured, and she knew. She was like, he about to dip. And so he's just sitting there. Thankfully though, he's alive, so he can tell Daenerys at least.
Yep.
Because if nobody was allowed to tell the story, like it was just like, oh man, all the shit's gone. Where is everybody? So hopefully and prayerfully Theon gets to Daenerys as soon as possible to let her know what's going on. But either way, this was a dope episode. It was a lot going on. I didn't expect all this content. I give this episode 9.5 out of 10. I didn't really find anything wrong with it at all. It was just a lot. And I didn't even get to Samwise trying to, that scene of him trying to cure Jorah of his ailment. Dude, I legit, this is the second episode where I legit, like, in a Sam situation, I'm like, dude, you're making me sick with some of this stuff. So, hopefully it works, but gosh, that was nasty. So, I give it 9.5 out of 10. You enjoyed this episode, baby?
Yes.
Alright, you guys, we gotta go. Keep it live. JVS ain't gonna stop. Hope you enjoyed this review. Peace, guys.